Hey, what's up guys? Gonna be casting this game between Save the Dolphins here in the blue at 1073 versus Nyatduanga. I think that's how it's pronounced. I almost want to call him Dugong. If you guys remember Pokemon, I think he was a sea lion. But he's in the red at 10.47. So we see a Kagamusha of the Six Samurai summoned. Now, whenever Kagamusha gets normal, that usually means Kizan is gonna follow up. Come on, or no, Setis is about to. Never mind. We're going to see first turn Shan. He's going to go for Elder of the Six Samurai. And, you know, Six Samurai is still a very popular deck. The thing is, if they go first, you know, they can still wreck you really hard. The thing is, I like to see how players get out of, you know, a Xian and, like, you know, multiple back row. I've seen a lot of players play, you know, pretty well, and sometimes you can't really do much against it. But sometimes, when there are certain unique things that you can do to force Xian to say, I have to negate, and then you can follow up with like a dark hole. It's pretty nasty. Oh, okay, so he's gonna go for Xian set double, which is oh, and he's gonna special keys on after that. Okay, doesn't really matter. It didn't really change the order, or it didn't really like affect the game. But let's see how he special summon Cyber Dragon. Okay, normal summon Plague Spreader, blow up the field. Awesome. He says okay. Battle phase. He can attack over. Oh, you're gonna drop on us. Don't do that. No. Why would you do that? Oh, what? I actually didn't. He actually took the damage. I thought he was gonna drop on us. I was like, no. What you should do is attack Kizan, and then when Xian attacks you, then you drop the on us. That'd be much better. But it got banished. Why did he want that in the grave? Oh, maybe he's looking to take the battle damage to drop a Tragodia. That's possible. But why not just attack this, and then you'd be a lot better off, because I'm pretty sure Shan would be like, no, I'll destroy you, Kizan. I'll keep myself alive. Yeah, like, what was the point of that? Unless he had another Cyber Dragon, and he's looking to take the Shan. And then that could be the reasons. So like I said, there's just so many like weird plays that people do to get around Shan, or just, you know, get around him. I think it's really cool to see people, you know, make use of getting around Shan. I mean, the way I look at it now, it's probably Tragodia. That's how I look at it, at least. Ooh, he's got triple. No! You're gonna run into Tragodia, and you're gonna cry. Because Tragodia will be at... Actually, it'll only be at 24. Never mind. Oh, Gorse. Okay, that works too. Hey. Yeah, he's gonna drop in the first attack, which I think is good, because he can't take all the damage anyways. Xian can run over the token. That is an option. I really think our player in the blue should have made Shockmaster. Like, that was way better to go for Shockmaster. Unless he has another Deep Prison. And at that point, then it doesn't really matter. So let's, yeah, he's going to go for, looks like, probably Shockmaster. I'm trying to think of what else requires 3 level 4s. Maybe we'll see it. Nope, going to be Shockmaster. Let's see what he calls. He's going to call Effect Veiler. I mean, he's not going to call Effect Veiler. He didn't even call anything. He was just like, nope, gotta get rid of the shock. Because the thing is, what was Shockmaster going to call? Spells? He's like, detaching anyways. He can actually detach for the cost. Isn't that? I'm pretty sure the detaching has a cost. But if you Veiler it, yeah, Veiler negates it, so I don't know if you can actually detach. I'm not positive. I don't know. That doesn't really matter. I don't think it really does, unless we see like a double-edged sword technique or something. But yeah, I wonder what he was gonna call, because like you have Xian to protect against spell and traps, and obviously you won't want to. What? I was gonna banish Veiler. Ooh, for Ghosh. Oh, interesting. We're gonna banish or send it back to the riverside for Caius. Nasty. Come on, see you later, Xian. That's nasty. That's nasty. See you later. Come on. And I think the best play would be to move Gore to defense, because I wouldn't want to risk running into a Mirror Force. Because Six Samurais usually will play Mirror Force. So he does take that 1000 damage because Xian is dark. Caius, his effect, I'm sure you guys know Caius, but you know, there are some people that just jumped in the game, and this card's not essentially too meta right now. Mirror Force. See guys? This is what I get for playing this game like way too much. Like, and I know like exactly what deck all these decks play, and that essentially will cost him the game. How do you move that Gorge to defense? Because Six Samurais really can't deal with it anyways, and like what was Shockmaster going to do? If he could have attacked and technically made it game, yes, that would have been a good idea. But the thing is, unless he's got like another Gores or something like to follow up with if that plan fails, he didn't have a plan B, and that's essentially what's going to cost him the game. Had he moved that Gores to defense, attacked, whatever, Caius probably would have got Mirror Force. I don't know, it might have not. He might have let it go through to keep Mirror Force for later. I mean, that is kind of unfortunate because our player, Dugong, I feel bad for calling him Dugong, but I don't really know how to pronounce it, and I don't want to slaughter the pronunciation. We'll call him the player in the red, so I won't call him Dugong anymore. But, yeah. What is he going to call? Spells? Okay. I think our player's kind of playing more monster. No. He can go for Excalibur, and Excalibur before 63, that'd be game. But yeah, definitely, had our player made that Gores in defense, put the Gores in defense, attack with the Caius, he would have been much better off. But he would still take 4,000 technically, but he would have been in a much better position. And I'm sure you guys agree with me on that. But a pretty cool deck. Like he almost got around it, but he did have the potential to do stuff. But I don't know why he called spells. If you had the option to make Excalibur, why don't you call monster effects? I mean, maybe we'll see a Battle Fader. Or Tragodia, because you're going to drop... Yeah. See, I know this game too much, because he attacked with Cyber Dragon. I thought he was going to drop the Tragodia, then discard Ghost Ship to take Xian. That was his plan. But no spells can be used, so that's unfortunate. So he's got to set like a face down... Oh, he's got a Cyber Dragon. Okay. Sack for Caius. Do it. Yes. Oh, he's banishing it? For Ghost Ship? Oh! Oh, yes! Yes! If you guys don't know what this does... he sends all the monsters to the graveyard. This card, it can only be special summoned by banishing... Oh, it still hasn't been changed. This one actually says remove from play all face-up light machine monsters on your side of the field. And graveyard. This, and then... It becomes 500 attack for each one. It's all face-up. Hold on. All other face up, yeah. Okay, so it's not. No. Unfortunately, he had a comeback play kind of, but yeah, this thing only has, I believe, 500. Why didn't he just? What did he go for? Kageki or Kagamusha plus Elder? I guess that's what happened. I wasn't really paying 100% attention because I was trying to read this card's effect. But yeah, basically it sends all face up. Is it all face? Yeah, face up monsters on the field to the graveyard, so it doesn't destroy either. Ooh, maybe he's got another Cyber Tenant. Do it. Yes! This is so hilarious. It's not even that good. But the thing is, like, I think he's playing some variant of Chaos, and the thing is, Chaos can top deck so much harder than, say, for example, like a 6 Samurai deck. You gotta have at least 2 cards. Come on, Cyber Tenant Beatdown. I think it's only at 500 attack. Yeah, 4 special summon times 500. Ooh, a Gen X Neutron. So unless he like Solemn Warnings that, which he should definitely Solemn Warning that. Like that card will put too much advantage. Ooh, yeah. He's like, nope, not Solemn it. Not Solemn. I think that's a good idea. Since he did Solemn that, I would almost say you could move this to attack mode, because I mean, if he summons it, he'll get over it anyways. And that 500 damage can make a difference sometimes because if you top deck BLS and you attack twice, that 500 can make a difference. But, you know, you never know. But yeah, Solemn Judging that Gen X Neutron was a good idea because if he didn't, he would have plussed. Sack for Caius. Oh, sack for Jinzo. Well, just as good, I'd say. It's not like 6 Sams can really get over that. Yes! Oh, this card should not have 1,800 defense. Neither should Kageki have 2,000 defense. I'm sure even you 6 Samurai players will agree, like, that's just way too much defense. Like, they don't need that much. Same thing with Honest. Why does Honest have 1,900 defense? That's way unfair. But I think our player in the red might be able to actually take victory here. Which is awesome. Because he's playing, like, I don't think... No, who was the last time anyone saw Cyber Eltanen see any play? Oh, let me interact with some of you guys. Go Red Ranger. Because if you guys didn't know, I'm a huge fan of watching 6 Samurais lose. I know, I'm so mean. But I like the more innovative decks too. I mean, even myself, I'm kind of playing Girgis right now, which is pretty meta. But yeah, I mean, I like innovative decks. I once in a while make some unique decks, like my Absolute Zero Fortune Ladies. He's gonna actually double Smoke Signal. Okay, so let's see actually where he goes with this. Okay, so he can go for that. Oh, so he's gonna go for like a Zen mains. That's my guess, at least. Or you go for Acid attack over it, if he runs it. Or you go for number 17 actually attack over it. That works too. Let's see what he makes. He might just make... No, gonna go for Zen mains. That's a bummer. But Zen mains has some attack position. So... The thing is, I'm trying to think of what he can essentially do to get rid of Zen mains. But he still has 2 cards in his hand. No, Destruction. Why are you going for the blue player? We want the red guy to win. He's playing something super not meta. Oh, bummer. See where I was talking about that 500 damage? He'd be at 1200, which, you know, it helps because having him at 1200 technically makes it so you can essentially, you know, beat him faster. Because if our player draws into like BLS, that one attack would make a game. Ooh, a Battle Fader. Oh, so he's got a Caius in his hand. Guaranteeing it. Otherwise, he would have took the damage. Otherwise, that'd be a bad move. Definitely a bad move. Come on. Come on. Come on, player of the red. You can do it. You can sack for Caius. I think, I mean, that's the only thing I really see happening. Oh, Genex Neutron again. I don't think Genex Neutron adds a tuner. Okay, yeah. It's a machine type. So maybe he's playing like, what could he be playing? Oh, just gonna go for the end phase. Which is good. I mean, there's no point of attacking into Zen mains. I mean, you still get its effect, I believe. He doesn't have to like stay on the field. Okay, so he's gonna end phase. He's going to Insector Birdman now. But yeah, his end phase he gets to add to his hand. So next turn he probably will be able to game him if he has the option. Set another back row. Because you do kind of need to watch out for like Mirror Forces. Like I was mentioning in Six Samurais. Mirror Forest, Deep Prison, those are pretty popular cards, I'd say, in the Six Sams. Not too much Torrential Tributes, though. Alrighty. So. I'm hoping we can see a sack for Caius. Quantum Mirror Doom. Oh. Actually, have we seen any spells from our player in the red? Maybe he's just playing Monster Mash or something like that. Maybe he's got the OTK because he's got the Birdman. Wait, he says wait. He says wait, please. But no, it's called Solemn Judgment now. Now that I know you're playing, oh yeah, he did declare he was gonna summon that. He can Solemn Judgment that, I guess. And I mean that's the only thing I can really think of that he can really do. Or he can Bottomless it. That actually works too. Because, like, at the moment, like, this doesn't really do anything. He says summon is fine. I think he's like, wait. It's called summon's fine. Like, what? I don't understand. Okay, I'm actually curious to where this goes. Because Birdman can't special summon itself. But it has to return a monster. So, is he going to return, like, the Neutron? Like, I don't understand. Okay. yeah. I mean, you technically do need to wait until your opponent says yes, the summon goes through. Well, he said, okay, and then he's like, wait, please. It doesn't really matter. I mean, technically the Birdman was already in his hand because of the end phase, so it's not like he got to find out information that he didn't actually, was able to know. But I'm actually kind of curious to what actually happens here. He's asking if he can continue, and of course he can, because he just said, yeah. Let's open up Watcher Chat. Hey guys, I challenge you to a duel. Well, I'm kind of in the middle of casting this game. Also, I'm playing like super meta now. I want to watch someone play some interesting decks, and then I want to net deck their interesting deck, and then probably fail at it. Because I get a lot of my inspiration from like watching other duelists play like unique decks, and then I like modify them by putting in like tour guides, and then BLS. I don't think you can special summon that. Right? Because isn't that why the Birdman... I don't think you can do that. I don't think he can be special summoned. Am I wrong in that? Hold on, I'll pin this guy. Save the dolphins. I'm trying to help them so that they can understand this. I'll PM the other guy too. Dugong. Yeah, Doom negates your effect. Even though he's trying to go for game technically, but he will cut up. See, so save the dolphins. Hopefully we'll understand this, because this isn't. Did you return Doom for Birdman? I don't even think you can return Doom. Well, you could return it. I know returning is the cost, but then I don't think it would like actually work. I don't know. When you return Jenks the first time, blue player at fault. He didn't even compulse. Why didn't he compulse? He had a face down compulse? Are you kidding me? Both these players, both of them deserve to go to the Shadow Realm. Both misplays on both players, and you can't summon Birdman if you return Gen X. Only if you return Doom. I don't even know if you can return Doom to special summon Birdman. I don't know about that. That's even beyond my understanding. So yeah, let's go back, rewind here, because that is the appropriate thing to do. And he also has Compulse. So Compulse is a pretty nasty card too. Okay, so they're going back, guys. That's good, because I like to help out people as much as I can with rulings, even though sometimes I'll admit I can't understand sometimes their plays. Yeah, so he technically would go back. Blue players at fault. I'm doing. I mean, he might have not understood the ruling, and the thing is, sometimes the ruling. Yeah. So playing the blue is, he's like, nope, I'm giving you your cards back, which is the appropriate thing to do, because if you can't do it, return Quacky or the same neutron. Okay, so playing the blue is going back, and he's trying to help him go back to everything. He's doing the vanish, Birdman. Okay, so they are going back. Okay, good, because I mean, you guys gotta admit, sometimes I'm sure you guys didn't know the rulings on some cards and you didn't understand it, and it happens. It's all part of Yu-Gi-Oh. But yeah, Birdman is on the field. Oh, actually, well, okay, so he has neutron. This is what actually happens. Okay, so let's actually see what he ends up doing. He can reveal Birdman. He does have to return. I don't know if he can return Doom. I know it is a cost, so maybe he can. So, let's see actually where this goes. So I mean, he can go for Black Rose. Let's see. You cannot undo the play. Okay. So he's asking if this is okay, and I think this works, but again, I apologize. It was illegal to summon. Okay, but it was returned to the hand. I returned cost. Okay, yeah, because I know that part is a cost. So let's see what he actually does. So he's gonna still, because he can still actually make a Black Rose. He can make a Scrap Dragon. Cannot negate effect. I actually don't know what would actually happen. The time you tried to summon. Oh, the player in the blue. The player in the blue, I guess, is saying that he wants him to. I mean, if he didn't understand the ruling, the player in the blue actually would have lost. Kind of, he would have lost his field. Plus, he didn't activate Compulse at the right time. You call admin. I wait. Well, I don't really want to wait. I want to know what happens, because player in here I'll help the player in the blue. Actually, no, he's playing 6-hand. No. Denix is not level 3. Which means that Quacky was on the field. I don't even know what happened. So, I apologize that this is taking so long, but I really want to see the outcome. I'm sure some of you guys want to see the outcome too, because Yeah, that is part of the cost. And then do not waste the watcher's time. It's cool to save the Dolphins. You actually misplayed. Alrighty, guys. So after waiting for like 10 minutes, I decided to just like pause the recording here. The admin gave him like 10 seconds, or he gave him actually 20 seconds to make the move, and he didn't want to make the move. So what happened was the player in the red, well, actually could have still actually won, which is kind of the unfortunate part, but he decided to fight it too hard, and he probably shouldn't have tried to fight it. What he actually could have done was if you can actually return Doom to Special Summon Birdman, or he would just have Neutron in his hand, and then he could, if you can return Doom to your hand, and then just Special Summon Birdman, that way you'd have everything back in your hand, which is fine. Then the Battle Fader would have protected from the attack, and I'm pretty sure Zenmage would want to stay in defense mode. Because our player in the red did have Fortress, but he didn't really need to drop Fortress at the moment. He could have just saved it here for a while, so he can basically attack over this. Because our player in the red could have next turn summoned Neutron and then got another plus off of it to add the other, like, what is it, the other like machine tuner in his deck, and then that way he could have dropped the Fortress later on if he wanted to, and if he still had the Birdman out in the field, he could have then went for the play anyways and still actually could have won. So the thing is, unfortunately, I mean, the game's already over. I really felt like the player on the red should just listen to the admin and just made the move. He said, I'll scroll up over here. He said he's like, you got 20 seconds, and he wanted him to make the move within 20 seconds, and he didn't want to. He just wanted to like argue, and unfortunately, I mean, it was the player in the red's fault for making an illegal move. Also, knowing that player in the blue had compulse, I didn't know why he didn't compulse if he was gonna get black rosed at the moment. So unfortunately, it wasn't really a game that I really felt our player in the blue should have won, because I really felt like our player in the red, had he played it out, he probably could have won. But yeah, unfortunately, he got kind of mad, and he's like, no, I'm going to stick with it. But, at least he was like, you know what, I'm going to stick out with it for no reason. Like, it wasn't even that he was trying to argue, is he did technically return Neutron. He did want to return it to special summon the Birdman, but yeah, unfortunately it did not work out what he wanted it to. But yeah, it was a cool deck though. I still want to upload this video even though it's 25 minutes long now, but the thing is, it was a cool deck. He did make some misplays that he could have actually like I said again, the Gore should have been defensible when he attacked with Caius. There's a few little mistakes, but he was running a very cool deck. He definitely top deck like a champ. That Cyber L10 multiple times was dirty. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Age Dragon signing up.